Good evening guys, Sean Dexter here, back to you with another analysis video, and this time around it's not going to be on BTC, but instead we are going to be discussing BNB because everybody's excited about it. I've been getting a few PMs requesting a quick analysis video on this one, so I decided, you know what, why not? I got a video out earlier this morning on BTC. I do have some time this evening, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that time to push one out on BNB for you guys. So let's talk about this now. BNB is actually one of the charts that I'm probably more familiar with than any other chart in crypto, barring probably BTC, because I've been looking at this for a while and I've been telling everybody that BNB is by far one of the most beautiful charts in crypto. Like it's a perfect trend, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But the thing is, I think BNB was always the market leader. I know a lot of people are saying LTC. I don't think so. It was always BNB. And if you go ahead and turn on our Ichimoku over here, you can see that BNB was giving us signs of a trend all the way in early Feb, right? This was actually when I took my first position. It wasn't a huge position, right? Because if you think about Feb, things weren't looking that bullish just yet. But when your signals give you a signal, you gotta follow your rules, and you can reduce your position size, but you gotta take the trade anyways, man. May not work out, but you gotta take the trade. And I did. I took a position over here. Let me go ahead and turn on my drawings. As you can see, this green box over here, been marking them, and we got our edge-to-edge trade. Okay, we even broke past the cloud. Now over here, I was expecting us to consolidate and go a little sideways. But what happened instead? We got the retest of the cloud. Cool. We've been talking about this. We did this on BTC USD 2 on the 3-day 200 MA break, the cloud break, blah blah blah. You always get your retest, right? But we bounced and broke the 200 MA soon after, got the retest of the 200 MA, and just went on and upward, man. Now here's the thing. When I see something like this, I see a strong trend, and I'm looking to add to my position, which is why on the retest of the Tenkin and the 21 lined up over there, it was perfect confluence. I'm like, okay, I'll add over there too. Rode the trend, and as you can see, guys, we didn't really even test the Kijun all the way up to $18. Now that's a trend. That is a trend. We held over the Tenkin all throughout, and that's the kind of chart you want to be part of, right? It doesn't matter what your feelings are on CZ, Sleazy, or whatever you guys call him. It doesn't matter. Your job as a trader is to be part of these sort of trends, identify them and catch them, and hopefully over a series of these videos I'll be able to help you guys identify these sort of trends earlier and how to stay out of markets that aren't trending. Okay, so I stayed in this market all the way up to this orange line area over here, right? So I came up to here, and then my signals are beginning to tell me that, you know what, the momentum on this trend may be dying out, Sean. You may want to be looking for an exit criteria. And then I drew this orange line, and I said, okay, if we break that the next morning, I'm going to be getting out of my trade. And I did. We did break that to the downside over here on the 7th of May, I believe. Yes, it was 7th of May. And I got out of my position over there. Now, we just came, and it seemed to have been a sort of like a trap, I guess. You could call it what you will. Doesn't matter. I followed my rules, and it's the process that matters, not the outcome. We bounced right back and went onward and upward. Now, here's the thing. After getting out of my position, right? After getting out of my position over here, I wasn't even looking at the BNBUSD chart anymore. Why? Because BTC around this time and still was making fireworks everywhere, right? BNB was in a strong trend. I was looking super strong. So my priorities had shifted at that point. We had come out of the bear market. BNB led the way again. I'm gonna say it. I think BNB led the way. It wasn't LTC, and it was now time to collect BTC, or look at the BTC charts and look at how your altcoins are performing against BTC. Now, again, I know a lot of people are saying that you should be doing that, but you don't need to be doing that. If you are looking at USD and your priorities and your financial goals are based on the USD chart, let it be that way. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. Your money management, your financial management, all of that is yours alone, okay? Don't let the peer pressure get to you. I stress on that. Okay, we'll get into that in more detail in probably some other videos, but your money management, your risk management, your finances are yours alone. Nobody knows what your personal situation is, so keep that in mind. before you listen to anybody's opinions on whether you should be collecting BTC or fiat. Okay, anyways, I decided, however, to start looking at the BNB BTC chart, and if you go on over, and okay, a quick note on this before we go on. We did break our highs, right? We did break our highs over here. We got the perfect retest of the high, and as well as the Tenkin, and bounced onward and upward. That's really strong because we are also in price discovery, and people on the Mango Telegram chat have mentioned this, and they are right. This is extremely bullish. There's nowhere but up to go from here, right? There's no lines of resistance. That's what price discovery usually means. Nobody knows where to be drawing, where to be placing their sell orders. Or do they? Maybe they do have an idea. And if you go onto a BNB BTC chart, you do see a line of resistance showing up right here, right where we are actually. We're sitting on it right now. This zone over here. Okay, let's take out Ichimoku just to clear it up. That's where I had marked a resistance zone, and I'd done this a while ago actually. Why? Because I'd actually got back into BNB. It wasn't the entire position, it was half a position on this zone over here, on this horizontal here, right? When we broke this guy over here, I got back in right here, right? I got back in a half position, we got the bounce, and I de-risked some over here, because again, my priorities right now are BTC, and BTC does look like it does want to make a move. If however BNB does break this zone over here, we're going to move onward and upward. And this resistance line that you guys see over here, I really don't think that it's going to hold as resistance. I think if we break this, we're likely to make a higher high and then come retest either this or this over here and then make a higher high, because BNB has been doing that for a while now. You go through the chart, you'll see that. I've been following this very closely, so I don't know if I can find it right now, but look at this over here, right? We broke a high over here, came down, retested it, and then on the next attempt we just broke past the high. We didn't even stop there for a bit, and we kept doing the same thing over and over again. You'll find the same scenario all the way through, even these guys over here. I think if you hunt for it, but yeah, just keep an eye out for that. This is again my opinion. This is not something that you trade, and you shouldn't really trade like that, but I think this is the major level that we need to break. If we do break this, we are likely to go on and upward. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn on the Ichimoku on this just to see what's going on. Yeah, so yeah, after breaking the tank and the Kijun, we went all the way down, found cloud support, had the edge to edge bounce, broke it, okay, retook the Kijun, retested the Tenkin, which is perfect, right? Perfect. If we turn on your 21 EMA, I bet it's around the Tenkin level. Yep, that was it. So this was the reason why I took my trade. Like, just breaking past all these resistance areas was again a bullish sign for me, and we made it all the way up to this zone here where I did a summary position. I will re-add if we break this zone over here by tomorrow morning, because I think BNB would be going on up, because even on the USD chart, there's nothing more after this. Okay, so that's what I have to say about BNB. This is by far one of the most beautiful charts in crypto, like no holds barred. It's freaking gorgeous. You want to see a trend like this, and you want to be part of a trend like this. That being said, BTC is also looking really good. Okay, we talked about this. BTC is, if it does close, it's we are coming towards the end of the week. If we close above 8,200 by the end of the week, I think BTC is going to see fireworks, and the BNB BTC chart may not look so good anymore. The BNBUSD chart, however, will look amazing, right? Because BTC is going up in USD, BNB will go up in USD. And if you don't care about your BTC value, you don't care. That is fine. At the end of the day, you're still paying your bills, most of them at least, in fiat, right? So guys, you need to be fixed on your goals, or it's gonna start messing with your mind. You're gonna get so confused. Don't have multiple goals. Well, you could. It depends. Again, your financial goals. I'm not a financial advisor. Trade how you will. Okay, I'm just getting an alert here. I gotta turn this off. It's gonna be my way. Complete. Okay, cool. So anything else you want to talk about? Okay, just a quick recap on Ethereum. Earlier this morning we talked about how we wanted Ethereum to break past the 249 region and close there by end of day. Looks like we may just do that, right? That will be a really good sign. Turn on, let's go on over to a 12-hour EMAs. Things are looking good. Okay, I'd like for us to hold this 12-hour above the 10 SMA, which is confluent with the 248, and if we do hold that, we'll also be holding the daily by tomorrow over the 248 level, which will be great. And if you guys look at Ethereum, I think we're pending symmetrical triangle, right? Or could be an ascending triangle, which is very similar to what BTC is doing, something like that, I guess. Yep, we could be doing something like this, right? This is on the 12-hour. It honestly doesn't matter. We could break out way earlier than that. So with Ethereum, we just gotta be patient. Okay, I got a request for waves as well. So let's go ahead and look at waves. I haven't looked at this chart in so goddamn long. It was one of the first few coins I did trade. So let's look at waves. Apparently made a big move today. Waves, here's your pump. And what do we have here? Oh my god, guys. This is so ugly, man. I don't care if it does something like this. This is so... What the hell is this? What is this? Oh my god, what is this? How many people got wrecked here? Holy shit. What? Did it... Am I reading this right? Is this even possible? Minus 99.99%. What the hell, guy? Oh my god. Of course it has to be waves. Of course it has to be waves. Shout out to Frank and Rohan from BMC, the OGs. This is your coin, guys. Okay. Let's try and do some TA here. What do we have here? Do we have anything here? We're doing something like this. Are we actually? Let's try and do something like that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is how TA is, by the way. You don't know what you're doing until you know what you're doing. Right? This could actually work. Let's test that. This is let's go on to the daily. Okay, let's go on to this looks a lot better on the daily. We're looking at the 12-hour FYI, guys. Okay, so this may actually be a descending broadening wedge, right? Downward broadening wedge, descending broadening wedge, call it what you will. This is supposed to be a bullish pattern. Okay, but the thing is, how do you know when to enter, right? You can enter on the break, but these things move so fast. Unless you want to enter on some of these, the tests of the descending line downwards, right? You could enter, you could have entered here, and then it could have failed. You could have entered here, it would have failed, and then you enter somewhere around here, and hey, you got lucky and it pumped. But how do you know? Like maybe you got some clues on old price action. Okay, let's zoom out. Okay, so you want to look at price action before this rally to see if you have any areas of support, and you can see support around this line over here, right? You can see that. Okay, we have a test. Do we have something over here? Not really, right? I'm not too convinced on this one. I like this one a lot better because we have a test. We have your test. You broke it over here. Let's zoom in on that for you guys. You broke your support here, and then it turned into, let's adjust that a little bit. Yeah, it turned into resistance, right? Test. That's the kind of thing you want to see an SNR flip. Okay, and then you could call this as support because we did rally off here, but I like this one a lot better. Let's see if that lines up with our broadening wedge. Probably does. Okay, so cool. You could go off something. You can see it lined up perfectly with this area here. So you could have bought off this, right? Got your rally to the other side of the broadening wedge, and you broke to the upside. Let's look at the Ichimoku if it's doing anything. Oh, what do you know? You actually got your edge-to-edge trade, and now you're testing the Kijun and the Tenkin. Just look how ugly this Ichimoku looks too. Jesus Christ, guy. There are better charts to trade. You don't have to gamble on this. This is so hard to trade, man. This is so hard to trade. You can make your trading easy if you just want to make your trading easy. It's up to you guys. But if you want to make it hard, good for you. I commend you. I respect that. You become a good trader doing hard stuff, but it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have, sometimes keeping it simple is hard too. Okay. So we talked about BNB, we talked about waves, we talked about Ethereum and BSC. Is there anything else? Okay, no, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other requests, go ahead and shoot me a PM, but preferably leave a comment underneath. Throw the video a like, throw the channel subscribe. Goes a long way. It goes really a long way. I'll keep trying to do these videos based on the reception I get from you guys. So if you did enjoy it, throw it a like. I'm so tired right now. I just got back from the gym an hour ago. I did deadlifts, so I'm just kind of zapping out now. I'm gonna go eat some food. I'm freaking hungry. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Cheers, have fun, trade safely.